Right, welcome back to another session in this series. In the previous session, we stopped on question number 6. So in this session, we move on to question number 7. So the question says, find the value of a cubed minus 3ab minus b squared when a is equal to negative 2 and b is equal to 2. So what we do is we just put the values of a and b at where they are supposed to be. Okay, so we have a here, so a goes there. We have another a here, so a goes there. Then we have b here, b goes there, and we have b here, so b goes there. Okay, we just need to substitute the values, the respective values. So let's just write it down. We have a cubed minus 3ab minus b squared. Okay, so let's put in the values. A is what? Negative 2. So negative 2 cubed minus 3 times a. A is what? Negative 2 times b. B is what? 2. B is 2. Then minus b squared. B squared is what? We have b squared. Okay, so this is what we are looking for. This is what you are looking for. So you can go ahead and solve this using the calculator to make your work fast, because this is an objective. You don't waste time to try to solve it in your head. If you can solve it in your head faster, no problem. But it will be easier to what? Use the calculator. So let me try to bring up my calculator. And then we go back. Sorry. So let me put it on enter slide over. Okay, then we can come back to. Okay, cool. So we can just input everything here into the calculator, and then we see. So let's open our bracket. Negative 2 brackets closed squared minus 3 times into brackets negative 2 times 2 brackets closed. Then we have minus 2 squared. So okay, we made a mistake right here. It is negative 2 cubed, not squared. Negative 2 cubed. So the calculator says our answer is 0. So the answer is what? 0. So we have 0. We have 0 here, right? Here is 0. So we circle that. Very simple. Okay, very simple. All right, now question 8 says make G the subject of the relation this. Cool. So we just have to make G the subject, right? Cool. So we are trying to separate G. We try our best to separate G and make it stand alone. That's what it means. Cool. Let's go to question number 8. So we have, let's write the question down. We have T is equal to 2 pi square root L over I'm back. We have L over what? G. Cool. Now L over G, right? So now what we can do is we divide both sides. Once we get rid of this 2 pi, so this one can stand alone. What we do is we divide both sides by 2 pi. Okay, so we can cancel 2 pi out, right? So let's do that. Let's divide both sides by 2 pi. Divided by 2 pi. Divided by 2 pi. Okay, so this will cancel out. Okay, so now we have only this expression remaining, right? Okay, cool. So let's write that. Okay, L over G is equal to T over 2 pi. So now here what we want to do is now to get rid of this square root. Okay, let's get rid of this square root. The way to do that is to take a square of both sides. Okay, you have to take a square on both sides. Okay, so let's do that. So we have L over G square root is equal to t over 2 pi. Okay, so now let's take square of both sides times 2 power 2. Okay, so this square root will cancel the square, and then finally you would have t squared over 4 pi squared. Okay, the square will affect everything here. Okay, so we have t squared, and then 2 squared is what? 4, and then the pi also take its square. Okay, the pi takes its share. Cool. So now we have L over G is equal to t squared over 4 pi squared. So now we can just do cross multiplication. We can just do cross multiplication so that we can what? Get our G separately. Okay, so what we do is cross multiplication. So we have gt squared is equal to 4 pi squared L. Okay, so now to make sure that G stands alone, we divide both sides by what? T squared. So let's do that. T squared. T squared. Okay, so this t squared cancel this one. So our final answer is this. So our final answer, G is equal to t squared. Sorry. Our final answer is 4 pi squared L over t squared. So that is our answer. So let's see if we have it. Do we have it? Do we have it? Do we have it? Okay, it looks like this, right? It looks like this. But what they did right here is they refactored this to look like 2 pi squared, because no 4 pi squared is the same as this, right? 2 pi into bracket squared. Okay, so let's do it right here. Let's move this to the left side so we can see what is happening. Okay, let me just give it space. Okay, so what they did was they rewrote this into 2 pi squared. So they left it as like this. They left it like this. Okay, just flipped. Okay, so let's write that down. We have G is equal to, we know 4 pi squared is the same as what? 2 pi all squared. Okay, right, and then bottom we have t squared L. Okay, now this 2 pi squared over t squared, we can just take out the square and then we put everything 2 pi over t, and it will still mean this, right? It will still mean this. So let's do that. So that will be 2 pi over t all squared equals, times L. So now our answer, which was originally like this, still looks like this. It's the same thing right here. Okay, so our answer is D. Cool. Thank you so much for joining this session. We'll meet again in the next session. See you then. Bye.